We talk about guys like Eli Tomac, Jett Lawrence, your brother. We don't really talk about Hunter Lawrence, but for a guy as good as you are, do you feel like you're kind of sliding underneath the radar and maybe a little disrespected, or no?
Not disrespected. I definitely think under the radar, which is fine by me. I don't really do a lot of things to put myself out in the spotlight. You know, I'm not one that wants to be the center of attention and like, hey, look at me, talk about me. Like, I don't really care about that. Like, I'm just doing my job.
You've just been getting better and better. Even this year doing the FIM World Championship, you were a lot better than even last year previously. So moving forward, 2026, do you feel like you're still on that trend moving up?
Absolutely, yeah. Like last year, it was a tough one to swallow. It was 24, I lost the SMX world title by 1 point. And then this year, arguably, I lost it with 2 laps to go when Jett passed Eli and got him into second, and that was enough for him to clinch. So, yeah, closer and closer again. So, yeah, I'd like to think this year coming in, I'm just a little bit better in every aspect of my craft. And, you know, fingers crossed, and I hope we can tame that this year.
We got 31 races. We know it's a long season, but going into the 4th year, the playoffs, have you really changed your approach mentally and physically to last over the season and be fired where the final's at this year?
Towards the end of the season, when we get around June, July, August, I wouldn't say take your foot off the gas, but you're definitely looking more at just maintaining during the week. You have to be at your peak for all year from January to October. Essentially, that's how long you got to be on your A game for, which is pretty unreal.
What's your expectation going into 2026?
I want to be there at every race.
Somebody went down right before it. Oh, it's Hunter Lawrence.
I ended up getting injured and not being able to finish that season. Anaheim, I want to be top 5 there. Top 5 is like a win for me this year, and then obviously just build from there.
One thing that goes unnoticed about you guys, you and your brothers, how much you guys are into the fans.
We're definitely the most available out of all the guys on the line, I think. So, yeah, we definitely do our part on that side of things.
How difficult is it knowing that the guy that you're got to line up and beat every Saturday is the guy that you're probably the most closest to and your brother? Is that difficult?
Sure, we race together, and there's times, you know, like after SMX last year, like sure, I was bummed, but I'm not bummed because it's Jett. I'm bummed because it was like, damn, I was 2 laps away.
Jett Lawrence has got this now. And for the 2nd year in a row, he's going to rip it away from his brother.
Don't ever get it confused that like, oh, I'm mad at my brother, I want him to feel bad. It's just normal for us. We're co-workers.
Yeah.
You know?
Will Christian joins James and myself to talk further about Hunter Lawrence. What is it that impresses you most about him? Is it his resilience? Is it that underdog tag that he has, but he kind of relishes that?
Yeah, and you would think how they came in a career, it was all about Hunter Lawrence. You know, Jett was an afterthought, and then injuries played him.
No more Mr. Nice Guy.
I like his resilience for coming back from these injuries, and we know how Hunter, he just steadily builds, and he's getting better and better. And being, as you say, under the radar, a little bit kind of an underdog. I mean, he's finished second to his brother the last couple of years. He's definitely a threat.
He's a threat and he's ready, I think, right? The first year we saw this kind of sense of achievement getting to that spot, and then 2025 there was this, that could have been mine, and to see that fight in him, Lee, I think that means we're in for a treat here in 26.
We were talking about Jett's comeback from injury in the 25 season. Well, Hunter did exactly the same, and in just as an impressive a way.
Yeah, and sometimes he gets left to the side, he gets talked about second, but to your point, James, I don't think he minds that so much, and he does go about things in a different way to his little brother. He's pragmatic, he's methodical, he constantly builds throughout the season, and he's always there. Consistency has been important for him.
No, I agree, and just as much as Jett's helped Hunter on speed, I believe Hunter's been a huge part of why Jett's been successful as well. So both of those brothers, they're dangerous. They're going to be hard to beat next year.
Hi folks, Lee Diffie from NBC Sports. If you enjoyed what you just watched, well, it's time to bring the action and subscribe to the Motorsports on NBC YouTube channel. You can have it all: news, highlights, interviews and analysis. So go for it.